Turning now to Mitch McConnell. Is he alive? Nobody knows. Well, I guess some people.
No, we have some great news for the audience.
Yeah. Well, according to Scott Jennings, he may certainly still be alive. And here he is on CNN, where he claims that he spoke with Mitch McConnell for 20 minutes and he was totally cogent. But when asked, can we get him on the phone right now? Crickets. Let's take a listen.
Do you think he'd be willing to call into the show? Could we get him on the phone now?
I wasn't really expecting him to call this morning, to be honest. So when the phone rang and I was able to talk to him, I was frankly pretty grateful. I mean, as I said, I've known him since I was a teenager. If it hadn't been for Mitch McConnell and the McConnell Center at the University of Louisville, I would never have been able to go to college. He's been my mentor and he changed the trajectory of my life. So, when things happen to him and happen to people in your life that you really care about, you just sort of naturally feel extremely worried. So when I heard his voice today and he was clearly keeping up with stuff, that made me happy to hear from him. Because like everybody else, I've been, somewhat in the dark about it. But to hear him talking and to know that he's also talking to the Senate leadership, it made me pretty happy.
The mega media ecosphere, shall we say, has been driving a lot of the questions about where Mitch McConnell has been and what has happened to him. You, of course, are in tune with that in the role you have on your radio show. Do you think they should put out a picture of Mitch McConnell, that he should release more to the public to quiet this noise?
Yeah, I think Al had a good point about McConnell's general disposition towards privacy. I sometimes wonder, if I were laying in a hospital bed, would I want a bunch of people around photographing me? Probably not, particularly if I were an 84-year-old person who's normally private about his health. Probably not. But I take the criticism. I think it's a fair question about transparency. I think it's a fair question about whether they've done enough. But ultimately, these office holders, they're in charge of their own operations. And it may be somebody around him says, let's put out a picture, and he doesn't want to do it. I think that's a fair observation from Al. But all I can tell you today is all the rumors about him being dead or brain dead or his body's being hidden somewhere. I've seen all kinds of crazy things on the internet. That's obviously not true because he picked up the phone and called me, and that was a good thing.
That was a really long way of saying, no, I can't get him on the phone. Right.
Yeah, or a picture.
Yeah, or a picture that I could get you all.
I don't want to accuse him of
now.
lying, but because that's an extraordinary thing to lie about. But this is so weird. So our
producer Mac thinks that there's an AI campaign going on right now. That's not confirmed. I'm just floating his
Mitch McConnell's
personal
voice.
theory. He thinks that there's somebody using it, which I mean, it is possible in today's day. And who would put, considering the track record of Feinstein, of the guy who just disappeared for 3.5 months for depression, it's so many of these kids. Who was the guy walking around Senate with Alzheimer's and everybody knew and never said anything? No. Wicker's. I think he's still all there. No, Thad Cochran. That's it. Thad Cochran.
Yes, apologies to Wicker.
Yeah, sorry. But Thad Cochran, everyone knew that he was gone.
Piss.
Everyone knew that, and nobody said anything.
He's walking around with a diaper.
It was only afterwards, after I think he resigned or something like that, that everyone was like, hey, yeah, we all knew that he had been out to lunch for a long time. Well, it would have been nice if he all said something, And so, how could you put it above really some sort of lying campaign? I'm not alleging in any way that that's what happened. I'm more just saying there are genuine questions here to be asked because the circumstances are so nuts. And these tweets that these guys have put out, let's put them up here. This became a meme online. Is, for example, before Scott went on the air, he said, I spoke to my old friend Mitch McConnell this morning, the senior senator from Kentucky, still recovering in the hospital. We talked just shy of 20 minutes about Iran, Ukraine, all caps for some reason. The unfolding situation in Maine, all caps. My visit to the TR Presidential Library, and even a little bit of Senate history. I told him we want to see him back at work as soon as possible. And then there was also another statement that put out from Senator Barrasso. Senator Barrasso and Senator McConnell had a lengthy conversation early this afternoon. Their phone call lasted 20 minutes. They caught up about the latest news impacting Senate races, et cetera, et cetera. Senator McConnell is fully engaged, is fully eager to get back to the Senate. So that's what they claim. But now we have this new statement from the governor. We could put that one up there on the screen, guys, where the Democratic governor of Kentucky has now sent a letter to the office of Mitch McConnell requesting an update on his health and well-being.
They want
proof of life.
Yeah.
And made growing concerns around the senator's ability to serve. We have not yet received that statement from the McConnell team.
So Thomas Massey has also come in and said that he has spoken with McConnell.
Has he?
Yes, he posted.
What did he say?
He said, I spoke to McConnell for about 20 minutes this morning. He said we should end the war with Iran, quit giving aid to Israel, stop spying on Americans without a warrant, and he's really sorry about how my primary turned out.
Right.
Since then, McConnell has not disputed the characterization of Massey of this alleged phone call. Hassan Piker, Twitch streamer, also said, I can read his post, he said, just got off the phone with Mitch McConnell, we had phone sex.
Oh, so he could deny it.
McConnell, of course, could deny this if it wasn't true.
Yeah, McConnell should come out and he could deny it. Of course, we have not yet.
This tweet has 3 million views, so if McConnell is scrolling, he has seen this and has yet to deny it.
Let's put C4.
What was producer Max? Producer Mac had a good one too.
Oh, I hadn't seen his. Mac, you could send yours, and we'll read it here on the air after I read the statement from Elaine Chao. So Elaine Chao, his wife, the daughter of a Taiwanese billionaire with deep ties to the Chinese Communist Party, who recently just took a trip to China while her husband was languishing in the hospital at 84 years old, 2 days after a heart attack. Truly love to see a good love story here at the end. It's just like The Notebook. But she releases a statement saying the secretary was on a long-planned trip to China to support her family's philanthropic endeavors. During the trip, she met with a number of people, including the U.S. ambassador. The senator's health did not warrant an immediate return to the United States.
That can be read multiple ways.
Yeah. They added, Chao has since returned from her trip, is back in the United States. Not in Kentucky, back in the United States. Her staff did not say if she's been in contact with McConnell since returning home.
I think you have to read Max.
Okay, what is it? What does he got? He says, just got off the phone with Mitch McConnell. He told me, shit, it's hot. Fuck, there's so much fire. Oh, that's good. All right, so I got over game coach.
Too soon. But it's not too soon because he's alive and well and recovering.
Right, that's right. Okay, so there you go.
The only reason this is funny is because we know that he's alive and well and in recovery.
That's right, yeah. It's a joke.
And he will return to work in his old form very soon.
Let's put the last. Let's put C5 up here on the screen. Inside the McConnell health rumor mill. This is from Axios, so they're trying to report it with a straight face, unlike I can. Here, what they say is Senate GOP leaders say they have spoken with McConnell as speculation swirls among MAGA influencers about the Kentucky Republican's health. McConnell has been hospitalized for roughly 3 weeks. No information about his condition. Both the Senate Majority Leader and John Barrasso, as well as Scott Jennings, all claimed that they had spoken with him. They had lengthy and substantive conversation. However, influential MAGA voices have fueled speculation about his health status. Laura Loomer has claimed without evidence the senator is brain dead and hooked up to machines. She is now alleging a cover-up. Glenn Beck says, we need the truth about Mitch McConnell now. It's unacceptable the party who spent 4 years criticizing Joe Biden's health is now silent on McConnell's. Under Kentucky state law, if the Senate vacancy were to occur before August 3rd, the special election would be held quickly to fill the seat, whereas if a vacancy were to occur after August 3rd, then the senator would be elected in November as planned. And so obviously that's pretty important, especially in the midst of the EMS call, cardiac arrest audio that we played for all of you. By the way, Trump is either in on it or doesn't want to say. He was asked yesterday aboard Air Force One, do you know anything about McConnell's health? And he said, I haven't spoken to him and I have no idea what's going on. So
Trump is at once the biggest liar on the planet, but also can't lie.
Yes, sometimes. Yeah, he can't lie. Right. That was the most, in my opinion, that was a very revealing thing. Because if he actually was, very healthy or whatever and was talking to people, you would assume he would call the president. So, look, I have no idea. His wife is in China. It's weird. Cardiac arrest. You only got 3 people who claim to have spoken to him on the phone. I mean, you got no updates from his health. It's been 3 weeks in the hospital. It's an 84-year-old man. It's all very, very sketchy. All right, let's get to Abdul El-Sayed. Hey, if you like that video, hit the like button or leave a comment below. It really helps get the show to more people.
And if you'd like to get the full show, ad-free, and in your inbox every morning, you can sign up at breakingpoints.com.
That's right. Get the full show. Help support the future of independent media at breakingpoints.com.